I had a whole bunch of things prepared, but everybody who came before me said everything I was going to say so much better. So let's give a round of applause for all those people recording. I mean, I learned a huge amount. First off, saying no to like so many things is really important. That's like, I even wrote a book, The Power of No. That's how important it is. Chris brought up my book, Choose Yourself. So that's my 2 Wall Street Journal bestsellers out the window. I can't even talk about them anymore. My advice to Parnush was next on my agenda. She already said it. I like how, I don't know if you realize that you concluded this. You said, James knew more than me then. So I actually, yeah. So, but it's true, it's true. But I'm just going to tell some stories. Is that okay? Then maybe I might have some advice. But first off, I want to tell that everything is about money. Money is an ancillary side effect of relationships. So, for instance, many people in this audience I've interacted with in the past in one way or the other. Parnush is a great example. I don't know if you remember. 10 years ago, the iPhone comes out. There's a line around the block at the iPhone store. We go to videotape it, and Parnush is talking, I'm talking, we're trying to interview people on the line. Some homeless guy starts like hitting on Parnush or something, and I stand in between, and he like literally just picks me up and throws me to the ground. And then the police came and whatever, that was our story. But that's what you go through with people over the course of time. That was 10 years ago, and we still work together and always are constantly thinking of projects to work together. It doesn't always have to be good experiences. One time I started a company in 2006, 2007. It's called Stock Picker. And I called up the head of business development at Yahoo, and he gets right on the phone. I'm surprised. Like, why would the head of business development at Yahoo just like immediately get on the phone? And he says, James, don't you remember me? And I'm like, no. And he said, yeah, you cost me $100,000. I invested in that other company you started in 1999 that went out of business. And I'm like, oh, this is the end of my Yahoo relationship. But it wasn't. They ended up making an offer to buy the company, which I then leveraged to use to get another offer that was higher. So it was all good for me. So I screwed the guy over twice, but it's all good. So things like that happen. So I want to add too. I'm really impressed with, you brought your mom and your wife. There was other speaker here. Brought his mom. Congratulations to that. Always judged by how he treats his mother, is what they say. So I wanted to bring my mom here. And so my mom's a little bit out of it. She's like, can you please just confirm my ticket? I don't know how to do it. So, okay, I said, okay, Mom, I'll do it. I called customer service at the airline. I said, my mom's on the 4 p.m. flight 363, seat 14A, and customer service said, okay, confirm. And then I said, okay, United, do your thing. So my mom couldn't make it. So I kind of got my start in the financial world by, of course, interviewing the savviest business people of all. I had a job interviewing prostitutes. So I was working for HBO at the time, and every Tuesday or Wednesday night, because that's the interesting night, not Saturday night, everyone's out and they're all drunk and whatever. If any of you are out at 3 in the morning on the Tuesday night, there is a reason, and it's not good. Am I right? Just think of the last time you were out at 3 in the morning on a Tuesday night. So I would go out on a Tuesday night and just hang out with the prostitutes and see who would show up, and then try to interview anybody I could. And I got quickly used to, talking to these people and figuring out their transactions, and then I made a website about it, and HBO made it into a web series. And then other companies wanted me to make some fun websites like that as well, so I built up a website agency, built that up. You could tell just by the way I look at everything that our specialty was gangster rap labels, which we did Loud Records, Bad Boy Records, Death Row Records, Interscope, Jive, The Source Magazine, Double XL. We did everything in that industry. And then we sold the company, And then I guess it took about, I didn't know anything about money at all. I just really just wanted to interview prostitutes, and it was just a fluke that I ended up starting a business. So I didn't know anything about money at all, and I had millions of dollars. And this is not even like a humble brag, because within about 18 months I had zero. And it wasn't like, oh, the stock went down. I had all cash. And I just was like a drunken rock star on steroids. I just spent money everywhere I could. And I knew nothing. There's three skills. There's making money, keeping money, growing money. And I had the skill of making money, but I didn't have keeping or growing it. And so I was dead broke, lost a huge penthouse loft apartment that I built from scratch, lost everything. And I had to figure out how to get back on my feet. So everyone else has been giving you like really great, important stuff, like Kevin Kelly's 1,000 True Fans. Don't, use the Pomodoro technique. I really like that. Get Business Insider to do articles on the transcripts of your podcast. Publish a book, publish many books, be prolific. All of this stuff is great advice. You already have your 10 things you should take away from this conference. You don't really need anything else from me, but I'll just tell you what I had. I was really depressed when I lost all this money, and after a while, I said, look, I have 2 kids to raise, and I have 2 choices. Either I figure out how to get back on my feet, or I kill myself. So I had a really nice life insurance policy. I planned ahead. And if you Google, I want to die, I think now, I'm just so good at SEO. I dominate I want to die on Google. Like, try it right now on the phone. I want to die. I think now I'm number 4. I used to be number 1, and actually people complained. So it was the one time Google ever manually changed their algorithm, and the suicide prevention hotline went right above me. So I was number 2. Now, I'm number 3 now. I was number 4 like a week ago. I'm working my way up because I've been depressed lately. So what I decided not to do that though, because you find if you do the basic research, and you're all smart people in this room, you realize there's no kind of safe way to kill yourself, which sounds like an oxymoron, but it's not. Like, the last thing you want to do is like put a gun to your head and shoot out both your eyes and half your face and still live. Like, that would be a huge drag, and there's nothing you can do. Trust me, I've researched. So what I did was, on the Bowery, there's like a bunch of restaurant supply stores. So I bought 100. This is like a billion years ago. I bought like 100 of these waiter pads, and for like 10 cents a waiter's pad. And I just went to a local cafe, and I just started writing down ideas. Like, I would write down 10 ideas a day. And I would just write, you can't write, people say ideas are worth shit, or ideas are a dime a dozen, execution is everything. That is so, whoever says that just doesn't know what it, has never actually executed. Because execution ideas are a subset of ideas. First you have to have one good idea, which is hard to do, and then you have to understand how to execute, which is hard to do. It takes ideas to execute on an idea. So you have to get idea muscle atrophies if you don't use it. Most people sitting in cubicles or whatever don't. Microphone on? Most people sitting in their cubicles don't even run out of time with this microphone on. So I started writing. I'm not even I started writing 10 ideas a day just to kind of get more creative. And I remember the very first thing I wrote, I wanted to write a book, and this is a bad idea. Okay, so don't do this idea, it's a bad idea. The whole idea is to get really good at having thousands of bad ideas until you find one good idea. So the first idea I had was, I wanted to write a book, how to meet with friends and family at every game in the universe. Because like, if you go home for Thanksgiving, people pull out Monopoly, or they pull out Scrabble, and I just fucking hated my family, so I wanted to meet and so like they pull out Scrabble, and I'm like, oh, I'm not really so good, so I'll play. And then they would challenge me. XU is not a word. XU is a word. So the key is remember all the two-letter words. And remember XU, XI, QI, KI, these are all good words. Memorize QAT is legal. They will always challenge you on that. QOPM is legal. They will always challenge you on that. It's easy. It's a word. Very common letters. Monopoly. Who knows how to work one tip? Who knows how to get anybody in Monopoly? Anybody? It's the power of writing ideas down. If you own the orange property, you will always go to Monopoly. You know why? Because the most common space to land on is jail. There's 3 ways to land on jail. Only 1 way to land in any other space. So, if you want to use your test card, you land on going to jail, and this is dice. Then the most common dice roll is 7, which takes you to the orange property. Now I'm giving you real advice, guys. This is money. So I have a 10 ideas today, and then to make a long story short, because I know we want to serve dessert and never a little more, I started coming up with ideas for other people. So no one was listening to my stupid ideas because I'm the guy who lost all this money. So I would say, I sit down with 4 different people, here's ideas for how you can improve your business. And I think really hard. How can this hedge fund manager improve his business? How can Walmart improve their business? How can Amazon improve their business? I still do this every single day to this day. And I sent out to about 40 people. One person responded. I sent to one person, here's 10 ideas for articles you should write, and then I'll subscribe to your service. And he wrote back and said, we'll pay you. These are ideas are so great. We'll pay you to write these articles. And that was the framework who hired him at Street.com, who eventually bought a company I built called Stock Picker, who eventually left, and then I finally, writing those articles, and writing 18 books later, and then I was going to work for Financial Times, Wall Street Journal. That all came from writing out 10 ideas with no expectation back. Another guy, I wrote 10 ideas for his hedge fund, no expectation back, you don't have to do anything with me, whatever. He said these ideas are great, how about I allocate you money and you invest in these ideas? So I started a hedge fund. That grew into something bigger. Then I combined writing with a hedge fund business to create this company. Then I created other companies. I now have another company where I monetize my writing in various ways. So I have all this other advice. So you just this one thing. Write down 10 ideas every day, and you will see within 3 to 6 months, your brain will be wired differently to come up with ideas. You could land in the middle of like a desert and get carjacked and someone steals your wallet and your ID and everything home and you're naked and you can still get your way home. You want to know how to do it? This little guide in the hand tell you today. So you're carjacked in the middle of nowhere and someone steals all your money and your wallet and your ID and your phone and everything. Here's what you do. You go to the closest pizza place